So we are live. Welcome everyone to another week, another show. It's been a strange week for me, and I'm kind of embarrassed to share with you what's been going on because it all came from me, and I couldn't find my wallet on Friday night, and then I was searching and searching, and it's taken me a few days to find my wallet. Last night, yesterday, I found my wallet. It's all very safe. Everything's good. And I just went through a few days of craziness, searching, and searching my mind, retracing my steps, going through each step. What did I do? Where did I go? And ultimately, there was just like the last resort in a way, the only place where I went with my wallet. I was like, I'm sure I took my wallet there, and that's only one place. And I went there a third time, and I had a vision of a desk, of putting it in a drawer of a desk, and there it was, safe and very safely ensconced in its little sanctuary. Nothing touched, all perfect. And good morning, Kim, and thanks for your support. Kim was very helpful. Stu, yeah, it was a bit crazy. All is good now. And Kim, I'm so happy that you found your wallet. Yeah, thank you. I know you believed that you said you're going to find it. You're going to find it. It just took a while for me to figure it out. And as I said, it was the third time I went to the house to look for it. And I was just, it's got to be there. If it's not there, I have no idea where to look. And so I was really happy, because I guess the reason these things happen for me often is I was pretty tired that day, and it was an unfamiliar environment. I've worked there before, but it's not usually where I usually work. And so it was just a bit unfamiliar, and I must have just thought, oh, that's a great place to put my wallet. And it was a great place to put my wallet, only that I just forgot it. That happens. I was editing the whole week. I had a deadline I had a deadline last week, and I was really busy with the deadline. And good morning, Nadine. Great to see you. I found my wallet. I was missing my wallet. So I had a writing deadline, which has been keeping me busy, and I've been doing editing, and it's been a good experience. I ended up being up really late and just not managing, because it was just too much time editing, too much time. And once I had that deadline, I finished at about 11 p.m. on last week, a week ago, 11 p.m. And that's why I just wasn't quite in sync. When I'm tired, and a lot of people are saying, you're just missing a beat. And sometimes you do things absentmindedly. You forget things. You don't know. There's something missing. You're not 100% present. You're not in that mindful presence of being, remembering things and knowing where things are. So all has a happy ending. It's been quite a journey in a way, and I feel like I was really thinking about adversity, overcoming adversity, and pushing through obstacles, and how this one was really a big strain on me. And I feel like any goals, any achievements, anything we work on requires us to climb over hurdles, climb through hurdles, climb under hurdles. There's always some setbacks. There's always some things that we have to face. And great to see you, Nadine. How are you doing? How was your week? Mariana, I love your last name. It's so cool, and I don't even know if I say it right. Ivanovic, it's so beautiful. Mariana, welcome, Aura. You have a beautiful rose and such pink. I love the pink. And Mariana, yes, can have a message. Aura, I feel like I've been through a lot. I've come out on the other side. just talking about missing my wallet and running around everywhere searching for it. And ultimately, it was in the desk drawer at where I was working at my friend's house. It was in the safest place possible. And thank you, Mariana. So overcoming adversity, and that's really one of the essentials of life. One of the key aspects, 7 habits of highly effective people. The first page talks about struggle, talks about difficulty, it talks about suffering, and it mentions a Buddhist concept. As you know, I'm a Buddhist scholar, I study Buddhism, and one of the key messages of the Buddha was dukkha, which is suffering. And this idea is very important because whatever we have, there's always a silver lining, but there's always, I don't know, like a little dark cloud hovering over us as well. And the polarity is always life and death. So I have a beautiful puppy. She's just wonderful. And it's morbid to think about this, but it's the truth of life. So dogs have a short lifespan, and within a few years, she will be an old dog, and she will be passing over to the other side. And everything is like that. You have a flower. That flower is ephemeral. That flower is short-lived. But understanding suffering is really helpful. Understanding, all right, there is suffering. And I feel like even with writing, there was a certain suffering. I was fatigued, I was tired, and yet I feel really good about that writing. I feel really positive. So whatever we are working on, there is a struggle. Just think of giving birth to a baby, for instance. There's this pain. There's this pain of life, and that's what this point is. Of course, there's many examples, many ways of saying this, but you get the point. You get the point of the importance of this. And Stephen Covey, great author, psychologist. Stephen Covey's prime objective, it was like the first line, I think, life is suffering, if I recall. Life is suffering, the first line of that wonderful book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Now that is so important, because whatever you're doing in life, that's going to be an aspect of that experience. And so if you can allow for that and not let it impinge you, or let it be a burden or stand in your way, there's so much more joy on the other side of suffering. So I feel like achieving goals really does push life forward and allow us a lot of progression, growth, and ultimately happiness. But happiness doesn't just come to you, and you'd be quite bored if you see it with a lot of celebrity kids. They end up drug addicts, and they end up bored because everything's given to them and they don't really appreciate it. So and they're bored because you just give someone whatever they want, and what do they have to live for? So struggle gives us something to live for, and we all need something to live for. So let me know your feelings, let me know your thoughts, or we'll get to you soon. Or Ariane also wants a message, so give me something specific that you're looking for guidance about or answers. I have my other deck with me today, which is the Starseed Oracle deck. I really like this, and I always left it at work, but I've brought it home. So I've got the Starseed Oracle, and we'll just start with that. So, Mariana, we'll just start with that. But let me know if you have specific questions, something you are struggling with. And Aura says, struggle does give us something to live for. I agree. And for me, I think all of us know what this topic is. We've had personal experience of it. It means something to us. Will Christians' lies come out this month? Okay, you can have a look, Mariana. That's some question. Yeah, so we all have these experience of struggle, and it's so important to have this in mind, to keep going even when that ocean gets stormy or rocking. Keep going, keep believing in your goals, and you'll be amazed how things manifest with effortless ease when you don't push. But sometimes we need effort. We need some effort. And a lot of the time, there's a flow to abundance. There's a flow to manifestation. There's a way of just pushing without pushing. A little bit of pushing and then letting go. So a bit of a balance, not complete, not without effort. But when we also work on things, we can work in an effortless way. And that's what I find with my writing, to be honest, that it's something I enjoy doing. So it's not that I'm not putting any effort, but it's pretty effortless because I'm enjoying doing it. But it still requires, same with paint, my artwork, painting, I enjoy doing it. It doesn't feel like a struggle at all. But when I have to apply to renew my license or my passport, then it's like, there's certain ingredients, certain foundations we need to live in this world, to pay bills, that require us to apply ourselves to certain protocol standards and procedures. So we need sleep in life, we need food, we need nutrition. So there are all these ingredients that make up a human being, a human life. So Mariana, I am going to pick a card for this particular question. Okay, let's just have a look at what the outcome is. All right. That's talking about a change. I'm going to pick from the other deck. So that first card, that's saying there's going to be a shift. It feels like it's quite adventurous. And this card is a love interest. It's a man holding a heart. But the other shadow hanging over that is envy. So I feel like this is an ego issue in Christian regarding envy. All right, so let's have a look at the outcome. There's going to be lessons learned. So the outcome is that there's going to be lessons learned. There is going to be a process, and I feel like that is not just him, but that's also you. There's a strong energy here that's it's very much like a root chakra energy, a strong force, and there's value as well. So I'm getting that this man has a lot of potential, he has a lot of ability, he has a lot of strength, he has a lot of mercurial talent is what I get. He has a big heart, but he's struggling with his ego, he's struggling with envy, and there is a change. And ultimately that change is going to shift his perspective. And in terms of deception, it feels like there is a positive shift happening here, Mariana. So thank you, Mariana. And Aura. And let me know how you deal with struggles, how you deal with difficulties, how you manage that aspect of your life, if you if you have strategies that work for you. Because I feel like always the people who achieve a lot, they're setting this very high ceiling. They're reaching into the stars. They're saying, I'm going to do that. And, most of us are pretty average in our goals, I would imagine. But the very high achievers set a very high bar for what they're looking for. They're striving for excellence, which is a beautiful aspect. Excellence. All right, so Aura, let's have a look from this beautiful Starseed Oracle deck. Okay, so I keep getting for you, Aura, that there's gentle progress happening here. It really, it's like jump in, just take the dive, just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Bring in that shift in your life, Aura, because it feels like there's too many times when you're sitting on the sidelines. Okay. Let's have a look. So you have a beautiful, serious energy coming in, which is bringing harmony and balance. It's a very peaceful energy, and you really thrive, or you're part of nature. You're part of the energy of nature. So when you can feel Mother Nature, the feminine energy of pulsing, that energy, that's going to help to balance you, ground you, bring you back into alignment. And I'm going to pick from the other deck for you, Aura, and welcome, Andrea. That's great to see you, Andrea. Where are you in the world, Andrea? Misty would like a general reading. We'll get to you soon. Mariana, thank you. And we're talking about life shifts and how to move forward, setting goals, manifesting, and prayer. So I was talking a bit about facing obstacles and how I had this obstacle recently. And Carlos, how are you? Great to see you as always, Carlos. So we were just talking to Aura and continuing with the other deck now, Aura. And that's beautifully said, Aura. A struggle gives us something to live for. Okay, struggle gives us something to live for. All right, there's some new project that's there's some progress. It could be something written. There's something written, or it's like some seeing writing, and there's going to be travel coming up for you. There's definitely a travel experience coming up for you, and that's going to be really good for your heart. So this travel is going to give you a little bit of a new lease of life. It's good for you to expand your horizons, to experience new energy and open things up, shift things along. So this is really positive movement. Pack your bags, movement. This is going to move things forward, and you're going to feel inspired, and that's so that's really positive, Aura. Okay. All right, so we said hi to Andrea. Let us know where you are in the world, Andrea. We said hi to Carlos, the one and only. And may I have a general, please? And Carlos said, I'm good. Okay, so we were talking to Misty. And anything specific, let me know in the comments section. Okay, so Misty. All right, so Misty, I have the world card for you. I have the world card for you, which usually indicates travel. It usually nowadays with the internet, it means you're doing something connected to the world. It's a beautiful card. It's always about expansion, about opening up. And it could just be expanding your vision. It doesn't always have to involve traveling the world. With, as I said, with the technology we have, we can have a global network and work with people overseas in different countries. Perspective-wise, the world is your oyster. Life is expanding with boundlessness, with boundless possibilities. So it's a beautiful message for you that's coming through. I'm seeing your heart chakra. It's really filled with a lot of love. So you have a lot of love to give from your heart. So keep going with that heart energy, with that heart healing, with allowing that energy of love to flow through you, to keep flowing through you. And self-acceptance is also a message that is important for you now. The other thing is that there's possibility in the future. It feels like you're planting some seeds that are going to increase your abundance in the future. It's like the fruits of your labor will come through, will blossom, and there'll be growth and abundance. So tune into the abundant vibration, the blossoming vibration, with gratitude, because things are turning for you in that direction. They are moving you forward. It feels like you've had self-doubt. So you've had this self-doubt. So this message is about questioning yourself. So Spirit are there to support you. They want you to know you are loved unconditionally. So you are loved unconditionally, and you are here for a purpose, for a reason. You are valuable. We don't come here by accident. So the fact that we are here is message enough. It's saying we are here, and we are here for a reason. So your value is that you're part of the whole picture, and that's really important. You're loved by Spirit. So Spirit is it's very much around you. Wants to know that you're not alone. You are loved. So thank you, Misty, and may God bless you. And Andrea, hey Andrea. So all my links are at the bottom. I forgot to introduce myself. So Facebook group, YouTube. This goes live on YouTube, so you'll see my YouTube channel. You can please follow that link, and donation link is below, streaming along in the turquoise blue. So Aura says, thank you, Aura. Andrew's in the UK. Do you do messages from Spirit? Yes, Louise. And what a beautiful tree. Your picture is really cool. Misty says, thank you so much. Thank you, Misty. And Andrew's still there. All right, Andrea, thank you for your patience. Okay. All right, so Andrea, you're quite a unique spirit. You have a lot of abilities. I feel extraordinary abilities with you, Andrea. And it feels like you don't realize who you are, what you're here for, and you suffer from anxiety and looking over your shoulder, and it's like you're worrying about what other people have, but you have your own purpose. So what's the next step for you is to embrace your own abilities and embrace your own purpose. So you're not going to progress by following. This is saying you've got to lead. You've got to strike out with your own energy, your own unique viewpoints, your own unique vibrational energy. Express that in the world, and that's going to lead to advancement. But really push through. It's like pushing through the mud with you. And I feel like the mud is looking at other people and looking what other people have. So really acknowledge that you have a uniqueness, and that is very special, Andrea. So embrace your specialness. I'm going to look at the Starseed Oracle for more guidance on this, Andrea. All right. All right. So this life lesson is about learning to be human in the world, but not of it. It's a message of earthing, of part of you knowing that you're not from this realm. You're here to live in the world, embrace the world, and really earth yourself, like really be here now. So this message is saying you feel a lot of challenge, I would say, in the human experience. It's like, what is this? Why is this always like that? And it's a struggle for you. So as you've probably heard, your soul is having a human experience. The soul is having a human experience, and you're becoming fully conscious of it. So you're embodying your body from the soul's perspective, and because it's a lot more dense on this Earth 3D plane, you're yearning for a more spiritual experience, a more uplifting experience of how it was outside of the human body, the human realm. So you may find a balance between transcendence and immanence, between being in the world but not of it. So you may find yourself drawn to transcendence, drawn to the heavenly realm, but remember you are in the physical. So be in the physical, embrace the physical, and find the balance between those two pathways, those two almost like they are perspectives of the world. Now there is a almost like a divine feminine energy coming through as well for you, Andrea. It's reminding you that you're a child of the cosmic earth, and you're being called to be held by the deep and endless love of Mother Earth. So Mother Earth is calling you to hold you in a sacred container. So feel the cosmic love of Earth, and keep going, Andrea. Cheer up, cheer up. Everything is here as a dance, as an opportunity, as a possibility, as an experience. So Andrea, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for tuning in, for connecting, to co-creating this experience. And welcome to Vladimir. That's great to see you, Vladimir. Always brings this wonderful masculine energy, which is really very beautiful, supportive. Brianna, hello, Brianna, welcome. Yeah, Vladimir, thank you, and I hope all well with you. Greetings from India. So welcome to Leela from India. Yasmin, hi Yasmin, and welcome Vladimir. May I please have a general reading? And thank you, Andrea. Big love to you too. So we've had a couple of requests. Let's just start with Louise. With Louise. All right. Let's have a look at this. All right, so there's a real sense of it's a dolphin energy, whale and dolphin energy here, Louise, and it's about frequency of sound, diving deep, water, sharing your song. It's a beautiful energy from Granda Wilson. So this message is from the elders. So she is with you in spirit as an elder now, an elder energy which has the wisdom, and she's encouraging you to anchor the frequency of love onto the planet and to sing your song, so harmonize with this frequency. And they weave together this soul longing. So you'll feel that in your soul. In water, in the ocean, whenever you're in the ocean or near the ocean, you'll feel that call, you'll feel that longing. And she is here to guide you along that path. So I feel like I am seeing children. She's laughing at children. It's a female energy. I see particularly a female energy. She's laughing. So I feel like it's there's kids around. She loves the playfulness. She loves the laughter. So she's giving me a message that she's watching over the kids. That there's young kids here. So I see the young kids, and she's giving me a thumbs up, and that's giving her a lot of joy, is the kids, and she wants you to just enjoy this time in your life and enjoy the kids' energy. So thank you, Louise. The name is Yasmin. Any message about work? Okay. All right, so Leela. Okay. So just a reminder, if you do come online, it's helpful having a picture of you, just so I know who I'm talking to. So Vladimir's got a beautiful picture there. So it helps me to align with the energy. So Leela, that's a lovely picture. It's not actually you. So it's yeah. If you when you come online, share your actual picture. All right. So let's have a look. See what comes through for you, Leela. Okay, so this energy tells me that you're following, and we all do it in society. We follow. This card is telling me that it's time to actually to create a target and say that's where I'm at. It's a leadership card. It's saying time to create with your own ability, with your own will, with your own human gifts. Don't wait for everything to be perfectly in place to take the first step. So this is holding you back. You're waiting. It's telling me step forward, lead from the front. And that requires courage, that requires fortitude. But it's really time for you, Leela, to step forward. Because there's no one else who has your unique combination of skills and gifts, abilities. There's no one like you. So you're here for a purpose. And it's time to be the leader. It's time to step forward. Time to step forward. So thank you, Leela, Vladimir. Oh, Yasmin. Okay, so let's have a look, Yasmin. And just a reminder to share the show, much appreciated. And if you gain value, please do follow the channel. It's also much appreciated. And connect to us. You can also follow the donations link. Yasmin. Okay. All right, so Yasmin, the struggle card has popped out. We were talking earlier about struggles. This feels like there's just a lot of tension. So there's a lot of tension in this environment. I do see a female leader. I see a female leader, a strong female figure, and there are things coming forward for you that are helping your progression. So this is almost like a doorway to more happiness. So things are moving in a positive direction, but I feel like there are hostilities, there are blockages, there are challenges. So things do feel stuck. Things do feel stuck for you at the moment, Yasmin, but there is a positive outcome. So things are moving in a positive direction. It's just about overcoming the hurdles. So bring the prayer of Saint Francis of Assisi, perhaps put that around you to be able to swim through adversity with serenity, with peace, because that's going to help you with this energy, which seems overly demanding, critical, hurtful, dishonoring, just are really helpful. So bring that peace, work on your boundaries, Yasmin, bringing your boundaries in a firm, clear, and I feel like adding a color to your boundaries is going to help protect you, keep you safe, keep you grounded, keep you secure, keep you in a stable place. So Yasmin, bring those grounded boundary energies into your life, into your realm. Put a color to that boundary, and just keep going, Yasmin. Keep moving forward. Yeah, there is a positive outcome here. So thank you, Yasmin. And Vladimir. And feel free to follow the heal.me link, Yasmin. So you can find the link over there, Yasmin. And Vladimir. Okay, so Vladimir, you carry a beautiful vibration, a beautiful energy in the world, which is really wonderful. And you have the ability to bring balance to situations, to bring wisdom to situations. It feels like there's different things happening in your life, different opportunities coming your way. It's not just one. It feels like there's almost like you'll have to pick, should I go left, should I go right? I see you signing a document. There is a movement forward. It feels your career is it's busy. Things are moving in the right direction, and there is a value coming to you. So things are moving. I'm going to look at the other oracle cards and pick a card for you from this deck. And this card refers to a double mission, and it's telling you that you serve the world by being you. Let's see if there's any other message coming through. All right, so I feel like really working on boundaries is also important because this card is coming through. But I'll talk a little bit about having a double mission, because a lot of people have multiple abilities. They're not just here for one reason. We're all here for more than one purpose. There's not just one thing we're here for. But you definitely have a cosmic purpose and a human purpose. So cosmic purpose and human purpose. And you serve the world by being you, Vladimir, by being you. So it's going to help you to focus on your purpose, on what you're here to contribute and to grow your soul, because you have an individual purpose and a collective purpose. So keep working, keep going. You do have a beautiful voice to share with the world, to share with people. So don't hold back. I feel like there's some healing to be done, almost like your inner child your inner child, to heal that energy of your inner child, which has some, there's some suffering, rejection. It's a type of inner child wound. So remember, you have a mission. You can heal that energy, come from a place of wholeness, come from a place of balance. Remember that you are a light, you are a soul, and what happens to you was part of the human experience, part of your human experience. A lot of people have similar experiences, so you're not alone. So don't feel you're alone, that your experience needs to separate you from others. You can bring vulnerability to connect with other people, with people on your vibration. Remember to keep developing your boundaries, of having firm boundaries, valuing what you have to give the world, to contribute to the world, to offer to the world, because you do have a lot to offer to the world, Vladimir. So remember, you do have this aspect of pure divine unconditional love that you manifest towards situations and people, and that requires some boundaries as well. So bringing healthy boundaries is going to help you with healthy relationships, healthy situations. But you are a messenger. You bring this beautiful energy, and you can bring that in everything that you do in life, all your relationships, every interaction you have. You're here to bring that energy. So lots of love to you, Vladimir. Thank you for coming on the show, and thank you everyone for being here on the show. It's all part of our growth. And remember what I was talking about, challenges that we all face. That's part of life. Embrace it. Try and bring more joy into your heart, more fun, so that we, whatever it is, it's not so serious. It's like a school where we just here to learn things, to grow, and we don't need to take anything too seriously. And it's kind of silly. I'm a good example of silliness, of putting my wallet in a desk and then thinking it was lost and searching everywhere for days on end, driving myself crazy. And it all came from me. I have nobody to blame at all but myself. And just be more playful, have more fun with things. And thank you, Vladimir. Thank you, Stu. Have a beautiful week, everyone. Be in touch and stay in the love, stay in the light.